today.
Hello again, friends, and welcome back to Supermoon 2034. I'm your host, as always, Peter Jonathan, and with us today we have a very special guest, Mr. Bo Moonam. Bo is back here at the Supermoon 2034 set, and he's here to tell us about what you just recently did.
Well, thank you, Peter. A few months ago, I traveled out to the Los Angeles area to cover an event that has not been seen on this Earth since 1865, I'm told.
Wow, 1865.
That is correct.
That's okay. Go on.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I saw, Peter. I saw with my very own eyes a combination of a supermoon, a blood moon, a new moon, a blue moon, and a lunar eclipse.
Oh, wow. 5 in 1?
5 in 1.
Wow, that's a superfecta plus 1.
Yeah.
So what else happened during this time you had on your excursion?
Well, I got to tell you, the moon was quite beautiful. It started out very white and very, very small, like a pinprick.
Yep.
And then it just got very larger and larger and redder and redder and redder. Then I just couldn't see it behind the mountains.
It was red?
It was red.
Wow.
Blood red. The kind that the Headless Horseman runs in front of.
Wow.
I have some footage if you want to see.
And I was told you did have some footage. Why don't we roll that?
Well, a very pleasant good evening and hello, everybody. I'm Bo Moonam. Now, the 2034 Supermoon cannot reasonably be expected to be seen until the year, yes, you guessed it, 2034. Now, that's 16 years from now because tonight is January 30th, 2018. And as the West Coast correspondent for Supermoon 2034, I flew out here to the Los Angeles area to cover what has not been seen on this Earth since 1866. What we're talking about is a combination between a supermoon, a blood moon, a blue moon, and a lunar eclipse. I don't need to tell you wonderful people there sitting at home that tonight's mediocre and, well, let's just say inferior supermoon pales in comparison to the sheer majesty and girth of the 2034 supermoon. Now, you're probably wondering, Bo, what is a blue blood moon? Is it blue blood like my American self? Well, no, I don't mean that at all. The Super-Blue-Blood Moon and lunar eclipse of 2018. Come with me now as I carry the camera with me.
It was a cold January night. I stood beneath the moon and waited. And then I waited some more. And then I waited again still. Waiting until something interesting was happening in the sky. I was soon delighted to learn that the moon was changing.
It's beautiful!
Right now you can see the eclipse. The moon has turned quite red. This is called a blood red moon. I think this is a silly thing to call it because the moon has no blood. It is made of stone. To claim the moon has blood means that you are not a scientist. You default to the embarrassing category of not scientifically minded. However, it is a blood color based on some science. The science of which is too lengthy to explain here. Perhaps I will explain it further in the next blood moon event, which should be along in about 1,000 years. This is the moon setting. Look at the speed in which it sets. No, you are not going insane. This is the actual speed in which the moon is setting. Now you can see for yourselves how quickly the moon sets once it's been attacked, mauled, and hauled down by an eclipse. Look at it go. It's not coming back. When the moon rises again tomorrow night, it will not look the same. The lunar eclipse will have bitten a giant hunk out of it, like when a cheetah brings down a gazelle. This has been Bo Moonam, reporting from California for Supermoon 2034.
Well, that was well said, Bo.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, my absolute pleasure.
And as always, thank you all for being here with us today at Supermoon 2034. I'm your host, Peter Jonathan, reminding you, don't blink. You may miss it.
Thank you so much.
Remember the footage we had?
Oh, yeah.
If any of that, I mean, it's all our ratings are gonna.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know what to
TMZ?
plummet.
Yeah. Maybe.
Or skyrocket.
Yeah. Rise like the moon.
Mm-hmm.